The Supreme Court has stepped into the long-running Bhojshala Kamal Mola dispute in Madhya Pradesh Dhar district, issuing notices to the Centre, the Archaeological Survey of India, the Hindu Front for Justice and other Hindu parties, while hearing petitions filed by the Muslim side against the Madhya Pradesh High Court's recent verdict. Well, at the same time, the Apex Court has refused to restore the earlier arrangement that allowed Friday Namaz inside the disputed complex and has instead directed the state government to provide an open space that is adjacent to the site for Muslims to offer Friday prayers between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Well, a bench comprising Chief Justice of India Surya Kant, Justice Joy Malia Bagchi and Justice V. Mohana described the matter as highly sensitive and appealed to both the communities to remain patient. The court said that every observation made in such cases must be carefully considered, as even a single statement could create unnecessary tension or misunderstanding. Stressing the need to maintain peace and public order, the bench declined to pass any interim order that could alter the existing situation at the disputed site. The Supreme Court clarified that the present arrangement at the Bhojshala complex will continue for now, meaning Hindu worship will remain unaffected. However, in order to ensure that the religious rights of the Muslim community are also considered, the court directed the Madhya Pradesh government to provide a nearby open space where Friday Namaz can be offered every week. The bench made it clear that this is only an interim arrangement and will remain subject to the final outcome of the case. The court also accepted a request made by the Muslim petitioners and directed the Archaeological Survey of India not to carry out any structural changes or modifications to the Bhojshala monument without obtaining prior permission from the Supreme Court. The dispute reached the Apex Court after the Madhya Pradesh High Court ruled on May 15 that the Bhojshala Kamal Mola complex is a temple that is dedicated to Goddess Saraswati. The High Court also quashed the 2003 ASI order that had allowed both the Hindu worship and Muslim Friday prayers at the site on designated days. And as a result, Muslims were no longer permitted to offer namaz inside the complex. Although the High Court had suggested that the state government could consider allotting an alternative site for a mosque if requested. Appearing for the Muslim petitioners, senior advocates Huzefa Ahmadi, Abhishek Manu Singhvi and Meenakshi Arora argued that namaz had been offered at the site for centuries and that the 2003 ASI arrangement had successfully maintained communal harmony by allowing both the communities to worship peacefully. They contended that the High Court's judgment had disturbed a long-standing practice and effectively excluded one community from the disputed site. They also questioned whether such a significant dispute over the religious character of the monument could be decided through a writ petition without a full-fledged trial. Well, representing the Madhya Pradesh government, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta opposed restoring the earlier arrangement, arguing that the High Court's judgment had already been implemented and reversing it at this stage could create administrative and law and order challenges. The Hindu parties also opposed any interim restoration, maintaining that the High Court had already examined the historical evidence before declaring the site a temple that is dedicated to Goddess Saraswati. The Supreme Court assured all the parties that it is prepared to hear the matter expeditiously and indicated that the appeals would be listed for final hearing within the next few weeks. Until then, the current arrangement ordered by the Apex Court will remain in force, with Friday Namaz being offered at the adjacent open space while no structural changes are made to the monument without the court's approval. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.